Whoa. No.
We are parting.
God, yeah.
We are parting. Hey,
Hey, hey.
We are parting.
We are parting. Brothers. How are you getting on?
I'm getting on well. I am. It feels like it's been a little while because we did our big bunch of like lovely fringe guests.
Yeah.
We had all the
Pigs. They were pigs.
I thought they did really well.
No.
And I'm very grateful for them coming on to the podcast.
No, they came on and they told lies and they shifted around trying to sell their bits. And now it's back to just me and you
Just
and
the
the
boys.
truth.
It is nice. Just me. Our guest this week is
The truth. Our star guest, who's been missing from the last number of episodes, when we've had these blackguards and snake oil salesmen, and now re-enter the truth up our arses.
The truth. Paul Pierce.
Yes. That's a Boston Celtics basketball reference, and if you didn't get it, fuck off.
Let me just double check the framing of this
Shut
camera.
up. All right. Frame it up, brother. Stick us in a frame. I've a number of pictures before. Well, I don't mind that. I think that makes sense in a lot of ways. I'm going to start framing.
That's better, isn't it?
I have a lot of pictures at home now of like my family and things. I'm going to frame them. But even
For murder.
Nice. That would be such a fun thing to do at some point in your life.
You have to frame somebody of something.
Something. Like if you go your whole life without having framed one person for one crime, did you live?
Like
have you been alive?
Is there a low-key version of that? Because you don't want to get like in trouble or whatever. Like you don't want to...
I think something like Sainsbury's, right? Someone's just like getting there, like packing their bag, they paid for everything, and then I just like throw in like fucking
A carrot
or something, and then I go, security guard, excuse me.
This lady's pilfering carrots.
Pilfering carrots, the carrot thief, the Holloway Road carrot thief. I've caught her finally.
Pilfer. We found the were-rabbit.
Yes. And then just me and the security guard just fucking
Punch her in the back of the head.
just beat the shit, kill her.
Ready on
We
no,
kill
I
her.
think just punch her on the back of the head
Back of the
hard
head.
enough that she's blind forever.
That she's blind. Can you do that?
Yeah, because this is your occipital lobe. This is where all your sight happens.
You've got a massive occipital lobe then, do you?
I do. I'm seeing everything.
Fuck. You do have really good vision, do you?
I don't know. I've never.
I tell you, you saw that cunt coming in the rugby that you sidestepped. Oh!
The cunt
Nice.
from the Goonies.
I said, eyes in the back of this fucker's head.
He's a big fella.
You've got your great, aren't you great now to have your little sports moments filmed this year? All your little
The team have recently
humiliating
invested.
people.
The team's recently invested in a big, like a camera that captures the whole pitch. So now I have clips from every single match.
That's fucking
It's
nice, isn't it?
beautiful.
I'd like you to post a few of the bad things you did, though. Just for
Okay.
balance. Just when you scuffed a pass, when you pussied out of a chat, just something to let us know, hey, there's light where there's shade.
I was getting roughed up, but this was the first game back of the season.
Yes.
Tough stuff. Like just,
Yeah.
you sort of, and we did like, and I probably think it was the
Do
right
you wear
thing
the
to
earring
do.
on pitch?
No, can't do that
You
in
can't
rugby.
do-
Can't
they'd
do that in
surely
rugby.
make mincemeat
I'm
you.
debating because I got a sore ear a
Yeah.
little bit from the game on
From
Saturday.
all the listening to women that you've been doing. From all listening to your girlfriend's stories has
Give
reddened
me
your ear.
cauliflower ear. Look like a UFC fighter. Huh? And then what happened? What did Susan say then?
Your ear is just like, no more! No more! There's
Folding
no
in on
point or
itself.
punchline to any of this.
There's too many tangents.
Yeah.
I don't like it. No.
So these rotten rugby boys targeted you.
Well, see, I was playing number 10, fly half. Or out half.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Nice. King of the
show.
pitch.
Running
King of the pitch.
show. Running
Number
the
10
show.
is king of the pitch.
And I had a good game, actually. It started badly. I had one bad kick early on, but I made all my kicks for touch, did all those bits and bobs, and had a lovely little side step.
Whoa!
Exciting. And I love, this is probably one of my favourite ways to play rugby, playing number 10, not kicking off the tee. Somebody else in the team was better at kicking off a tee than I was.
Do you know what that always makes me think when the number 10 doesn't take the kicks? I'd say he must be an exceptional playmaker then. He must be very creative playmaker.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times number 10 is on, not completely for the kicks, but that's a lot of it. And then if I'm like, right, So they're going to keep this guy on, even though he's shit at kicking. Not saying you're shit at kicking, but probably. And then I say, well, by God, his passing and his jinking must be very good.
I was a very jinky fella.
Yeah, high
I
jinks.
was thinking about the place.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm such a little bastard. Like, I mean,
I'm such a cunt as well. On the pitch, carry on.
But I
saw that you waved at the big oaf after you jinked past him. I was like, that's like waving red flag at a bull. I'm like, he's going to grind your bones to dust.
He was looking the other way.
He's going to fucking bite your balls off, this cunt. What the hell?
But even the worst bit, and I did subtitle it in the video because I thought it was funny, but everybody was pissing themselves laughing on the touchline because as I stepped past him, I just got so excited at like the amount of a fool I'd made out of him that I went, woo!
You're such a scumbag. Like, you're such a little... You are so... I mean, it is part of your brand that you are a little shit.
Yeah.
Like, that is part of your brand, that you're a little shit. But by God, you can't be doing this against, like, ogres on the rugby team.
Such a big cunt.
What the hell?
Such a big cunt. Yeah, so rude.
But you get too excited as well. Like, during play, you do something good and you're like,
The classic Berbatov again.
Yeah, what the hell? That is not professional. That is not competitive thinking. That's thinking of spectacle and thinking of one's own personal glory rather than team. What the hell? Also, you should have done... I looked back at the footage, and really, you could have done a great second jink.
I could have got past that second guy, but I was maybe...
You were just too excited. You just got too excited with the first jink.
That was the last minute of the game.
Was it?
So I was a bit fucked at that point. Like, when that kick goes through and I'm chasing back, I was like, please go out.
Right.
Please let the game be over. I'm tired.
Right.
I've played 80 minutes of rugby. And tell you what, I was making too many tackles to be playing number 10. Right. Number 10 should be wrapped in cotton wool and protected by the bigger boys in their team.
100%. You don't have you don't have a lot of big boys?
We had a couple of the big boys missing. I mean, you've seen my team. We have some big boys.
They're black. What?
Yeah, some of the bigger boys are black.
They are?
Yeah.
You've told me it's a big black team.
Yeah, largely, yeah.
And then a little gay man playing out half.
Woo!
Why don't y'all protect me?
Just waving at cunts?
Yeah. Get them, black guys. Y'all need to protect me and my sweet little skinny ass. Come on now. I don't know why you're just from Alabama
like
for
a
no
plantation
reason.
Over there?
Yeah. But like just like a benevolent way. It's like, hey, instead of working in field day, we're all gonna play rugby. I'm gonna play out half, and you're gonna protect me while I do my tricks and jinx.
Yeah,
like
that's what I should. But I maybe made like 9 or 10 tackles over the course of the game, which is just not. I want to be in around 4.
Right.
That's what I want to be making 4 in a game.
Too much work.
Just too much.
I'm not here to work. I'm here to showboat.
Knocked around the place, and I think I might, and I think it is
brain damage.
Yeah, well, I think I am getting brain. Every time I play rugby, I go, "This is so stupid."
Right.
Like, this is where jokes come from.
I found you cognitively slower as you've been playing rugby, and there's times I think he would have came in with a pun there. And there's no, like, your brain is just punless.
I've had the puns kicked out of my head. I did get kicked in the head at the game at one point.
You did?
Yeah. But, like, so this is my, I think deep, like, in the most...
Do you think that that your black teammates might not be protecting you from that kind of thing because you're a honky?
No.
Because you're white chocolate? Because you're a cracker?
Not. I would hope not.
Okay.
I would hope they would stand up for the white man.
For the white.
The much maligned white.
The much maligned, much kept down white. Autistic white. People white. Yeah.
But deep down, I think that backs wearing a scrum cap is like pathetic sort of weaselry.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're not in the scrum. The scrum cap is largely protect your ears from all of like the scrummaging and like really getting down and dirty with it.
You can't.
But
you look like such a fucking clown.
But I think
you're not going to get one to fit anyway.
I've worn one in the past.
Huh?
When I was like 18, I would have worn a scrum cap playing outside.
I could just imagine
13.
your head, because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, your head kind of expands and shrinks at times. Because sometimes I'm like, you get an idea or a racist thought, and you get so excited, I can see your head, kind of like the Incredible Hulk bursts out of his shirt. I can see your head like
a head
bulging.
boner.
Yeah. So I could just imagine you just like kind of fucking ripping holes in the scrum cap every time you think of a slur and get excited. You get so excited every time you think something racist. It's unbelievable. And your head just starts going, roar. Yeah, head boner. You get a head boner
I get a head
every
boner.
time you think of degrading a minority. Or like something against women, and then your head gets a boner, and you can't hide it. So that's tough, because you can't even pretend to be a good person, because your head gets a boner every time you have a
I'm not thinking anything bad.
Why's your head hard as a rock then? Just cum coming out the top of your crown.
Erect head.
Yeah.
But I think, look, Mac Hansen, he's a nice, cool fella.
Who the fuck is Mac
I forget
Hansen?
you have no interest in Ireland's greatest sporting team.
Our rugby team. Sure, they're
yeah.
not even Irish. Most of them are from New Zealand.
Mac Hansen is an Australian
Yeah,
fella.
of course he is. There's not one Irish player that's from Ireland.
There is.
They're all like fucking...
There's a few of them.
Huh?
Tom Spurlong.
Tom Spurlong.
He's a beautiful Irish man.
But he's from... Is he from Ireland like... I mean, he is. He's from Wexford. I know for a fact he is from Ireland. But I would say spiritually, he's from like hell or Slytherin.
Or Saudi Arabia.
Or Saudi, yeah. Just somewhere where morals, and corruption is encouraged.
Oh, fuck. We haven't spoken about... We need to talk about the Riad Comedy
Oh, the
Festival.
Riad Comedy Festival.
We'll be appearing at the Riad Comedy Festival. We're looking forward to seeing you there, doing a live
Yeah.
podcast and getting paid millions of dollars.
Do you know what I was thinking about? Because there was a little... I guess the rest is entertainment did a little bit on it, and
Loved it.
People were chatting about it. Here's what I would say. I'm imagining kind of if Bill Burr is doing it, and these kind of people who at least would kind of be cosplaying as someone with morals. It just must be a ridiculous amount of money.
I know what somebody got offered who said no, and I won't say who the person is.
Well, you'll tell me the amount of money though.
Yeah, I'll tell you the
Yeah.
amount of money
How
that they
much?
said no to.
Yeah.
For one show,
Yeah.
£600,000.
Yeah, right. I'm doing it. Listen, I'm gonna do it.
No,
And you-
no. But the thing is,
What?
you have to
No.
frame this differently.
I'm not gonna
There's
do
like maybe two. There are 2 or 3 people on that lineup where I go get your bag. That'll change your life. That's unbelievable. The vast majority of people on that lineup are already multi-millionaires.
Yeah, yeah.
Bill Burr is a
Yes.
multi-millionaire and is not somebody who spends money frivolously.
Yeah.
He is fine for life.
Yes.
And so are his kids.
Uh-huh.
And same for everybody else. Louis C.K. fine for life, so are his kids. Like Trevor Noah. Like Trevor Noah to me is the big one where you're like, come on. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I think now I'm glad Trevor Noah's done it, because it's a little mask slip and it's like, aha.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, you fucking little moralizing, pretending to
Jim
be...
Jeffries, fine for life, kids fine for like. That's the thing where I'm like, it's the same thing with footballers. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're fine forever and your family are fine forever.
Yeah.
What you don't get, like, I don't understand this. How much money is, you can't spend this. How much money is enough
Yeah.
money for you to just be like, even like footballers who have wage demands and that's why they don't go to a club, so they sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Like that cunt Zinchenko, he's at Arsenal, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he like doesn't get played for Arsenal, like very, very frustrated by not getting played. And a transfer offer came in and it was like all agreed, and then they couldn't meet his wage demands. And I'm like, what do you want? Like,
Yeah, you're rich anyway. Do you not like playing footy?
do you know what I mean?
Do you not like hanging it in the top
Like,
corner?
for sit on the bench for an extra $5,000 a week.
You could not make someone in front of 50,000 people. I do that for free.
Like it's I
Get
just
real.
we're all fucked.
Come on.
We're all so fucked by money
Oh.
that it's just like
At
that
It's
level.
the root of all evil.
At that level, you just got to be like, oh yeah, I have enough.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in Bill Burr.
Yeah, what the hell, you,
I really
you
am.
smelly ginger
And
cunt.
this is me, like, and look, I talk about this in the show,
Yeah.
so I don't want to like overly talk about it
Yes.
in ways that I talk about in the show. I did a tour show in Dubai.
Oh, you dirt. What the hell? I quit. I can't enable such devilry. What the hell?
Yeah.
You took the sheik's pound.
The Sultan, I think he's a Sultan rather than a sheikh.
The Sultan's saucy little gifts. Did he shower you with gifts of ponies and virgins?
Frankincense.
Frankincense,
No, they
yes.
just paid for flights for me and Jamali to go out
Did you
there.
go over there now? Don't get me wrong. Did you go over there for them to... Did you let them shit on your chest?
No, I didn't. I just thought
Like
it would
Jordan.
be a good challenge for them. I was like, behead this, cunts. Good luck.
We are
Good fucking luck.
going to need a bigger knife.
We need a bigger guillotine,
We are
brother.
going to need... Get the chainsaw, Ahmed.
They have to get in like 3 fellers. 2 wasn't enough.
So nice. Yeah. So, sorry, I missed that. I missed that joke. Now
You didn't. You said nice immediately.
But then you said 3 wasn't enough at the end.
I said 2 wasn't enough.
2 wasn't enough. Okay.
As in it's 3 fellas.
Okay, I get you. Nice. Now, sometimes I worry because sometimes you throw in little.
Yeah, I was listening back to the today's Patreon episode will be the live recording that we did at Electric Picnic, and I was listening back, and there's one joke I make where before the audience could have possibly comprehended the pun I'd made, I stand up and I'm like, that deserved more, and I'm like, give them a second, Vittorio. That's absolutely crazy.
That's right, and you have to understand, you've this lightning fast little kind of ChatGPT brain, and most of us are just lumbering apes. So you've got to be patient with us. But what was I going to say to you? You were saying you had some little fracas in a pub where someone wronged you.
Oh yeah, that was good crack. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from the rugby match. There is the last thing from the rugby match of the guy Swinners who was kicking off the tee for the game, who was playing scrum half. He went off sort of like 2/3 of the way through the game, and I had to take 1 conversion.
Nice.
Slotted it.
Oh, come on.
That's a good, like,
yeah.
It was just to, so I set up like the try. We lost by 3 points. That was the final score, 31-28.
So it was all for naught. Your showboat and your conversion. At the end of the day, you're a loser. No offense.
But to bring it back within 3 points is very respectable.
Well, respectable. You lost. You were the captain of a sinking ship.
I wasn't the captain.
You led the team. You're out half. You're the orchestrator, and you orchestrated a big fat loss. And you did it.
We were robbed a little bit. They called the try as held up that was absolutely not held up.
Right.
We were robbed.
Listen.
Truly.
Your excuses are your own. You lost. You led a loss. You did your little showboating, but at the end of the day...
We had a more diverse team. Who's the real winner? That's what I think every time we lose. I go, right, but you're all white. We're going to have way more fun later.
That's right.
We're going to have a great
these
time
guys can
with
fucking,
much better music on our Bluetooth speaker.
These guys can fucking dance, brother.
Where do you see us in the pub after?
We're going to be boogieing.
Catch us at Rowan's. Good luck. Good luck. Do you want to come? Are you gigging this weekend on Saturday? This won't be out yet, so I'm not doxing myself.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to try. I'm trying to get a lot of gigs
but
in.
Are you in the afternoon? Do you want to come watch me play rugby for a laugh?
I might come watch you play rugby.
It's up in like Wood Green direction.
Is that relatively close?
How long have you lived in London?
Don't fucking get at me, all right? I don't learn the streets. I learned actually recently. I don't learn the streets like the black cab drivers had to do in the 90s. Did you know that they had a test?
They still do the knowledge.
That's fucking sick.
It's frightening. Do you know the things they have to do in the test of the knowledge? They just they name get from here to here, and you have to name every single turn.
Yeah, that's right.
The whole way there, and they go, there's a roadblock there, and you have to name like the quickest diversion around that.
That's right. My friend Jack Skipper, his father used to be a taxi driver. It took him 2 years to learn all this shit. It's mad.
The most beep boop thing in the world.
Oh yeah. It's sick.
Like they are a tom-tom.
So like,
do you remember tom-toms? The brief thing where sat-navs were their own device.
No.
Do you remember there was like a separate sat-nav? It wasn't on your phone or anything, but it was like, this is the little... Do you not have a tom-tom or anything?
I don't have a fucking tom... Lad, I fucking...
Not you personally, maybe like
grew
your
up on a farm. I
guess they just knew the way to where they needed to go.
That's right. Well, so where do we need to go? You need to go to the shop for an ice cream cone, then you need to come home to be sad. That was it. 2 things, ice cream or home and sad. Those were our 2 modes growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't need...
condense that because the ice cream was in the home.
No. You can't mix the 2 because home is where sadness is resides. And then if we had an ice cream in the home, that'd make the ice cream a sad activity. Do you know what I mean?
Ah.
So you have to make that kind of its own little holiday. I guess that was our holiday. A lot of the time was just going
to get an old Solero.
Yeah. Well, not a Solero. No, whipped 99. Ugh. They whip Mr.
I'm not
Whippy's.
a soft serve ice cream man.
And that just says so much about you. You don't love fun. You don't love the sensual pleasures of existence.
You're a Tory.
What do you mean?
Margaret Thatcher invented soft serve ice cream.
You're talking about like a creamy soft ice cream.
Margaret Thatcher invented that.
No, it's just because you had your little fucking...
Margaret Thatcher invented that.
No.
It sounds like I'm doing a mad like joke here. She actually did.
She didn't. Her fucking arse invented best thing of all time. And if she did, guess what? I'm now a Thatcher fan. I now love Margaret Thatcher. She was a net good for society.
Involved in the research project at university that invented soft serve.
Well, then she's legend. Sorry. Love Margaret Thatcher then, because it's fucking sick, brother, and has made me very happy throughout my childhood.
Do you think
and my
that's
adult
why
life.
she took the milk off the kids?
Huh.
Like, it was a big misunderstanding. Do you know the way she like, Thatcher, milk snatcher?
She stole milk off the children.
Yeah, so she like stopped, I think, kids being provided milk in schools, but I think maybe they should have just heard her out because maybe she would have come back with some delicious ice cream.
Well, this is it. People now looking back, are we kind of, is it now with the benefit of time and history, can we say Margaret Thatcher was a sexy legend? We didn't
give her a chance to see what she was going to do with the mines.
Yes.
Maybe she would have made a really fun crazy golf course.
Right. Well, we did get a chance to see what she'd do with the mines because she was in there for like 12 years. It's not like she died young.
Yeah.
She died in old
despite our best efforts.
Yeah. We tried to kill her. But what I'm saying is, looking back now, if we put the soft serve ice cream in, okay, yes, she let the hunger strikers die. Bad. I'm going to say bad.
That's bad.
Bad. You should have, you know
just
what I mean?
Because they wouldn't eat your ice cream that you invented?
Yeah.
Bad.
Was that applied to get the ice cream kind of going in Northern Ireland? trying to push that going.
They didn't show that and say nothing. The Dollars Price was being force-fed soft serve ice cream. Sprinkles on her.
Just throwing his fingers like, I faggot.
Hitting her with a flake.
Yeah.
Oh, she's bleeding. No, it's just raspberry sauce.
It's just raspberries. Yeah, syrup.
Do you know in Newcastle they call that monkey's blood?
The strawberries syrup stuff.
Yeah. When you like talk to the ice cream man, they go, "Do you want monkey's blood?"
The Geordies aren't well, are they? There is they have kind of like they are a mentally kind of disturbed people. Like, where would you get? What comes into your mind to be seeing a beautiful soft serve ice cream with a flake? To me, possibly the most sensual of all God's food, and then there's that's monkey's blood. That's a disturbed people.
Where do you hear what they call the flake?
What do they call it?
Monkey penis.
What the hell?
That's not true. I made that up.
Did you make that up?
Yeah.
That wasn't a bad lie. Now, what you should have done there, and what I would have done,
double down,
is stick to that lie.
Yeah.
Convince yourself of the lie, and now you've a new fact. Do you know what I mean? And then just kind of erase the fact that you made it up and tell everyone that you meet. Monkey cock.
But see, on the soft serve ice cream thing, do you not prefer like a good old scoop?
I think a scoop of ice cream, honestly, is bullshit. And listen, I know you come from Italy. I know
this is my family are ice cream people.
I know, and I know
they deserve better.
I know
this.
Your family had a little ice cream racket up in Belfast. Yes, it was a racket.
It was very popular.
No, I'm sorry. Your ice cream shop got bombed for a reason. It got bombed for a reason because it was shit, and no one missed it.
The UVF knew what they were at.
They knew what they. Listen, people, and this is true. Vito's family's ice cream shop was bombed during the Troubles. And to be honest, it was one of the few highlights in a terrible conflict.
Yes, it united people.
It did. Because at least they were like, now we don't have to pretend that scooped up shit is nice and we can get Thatcher's fucking groovy fucking creamy shit. Thatcher's groovy soft serve. Come on. How about we all get together in my house and have some Thatcher's groovy soft serve and then have strange 70s hairy muff sex. After Thatcher's groovy soft serve. No? Does this sound correct to you? I was at a wedding.
This is the exact type of shit Deirdre O'Kane wouldn't let us away with.
No.
This is why it's good when it's just the boys.
That's right, because O'Kane wouldn't let me speak free verse about 70s hairy muff sex. She tried to take that out of my mouth.
It's unpresidential.
I was at a wedding recently, and there was a fella at the wedding who went on a kind of strange scenario. We were sitting around the table, and you know you're at a wedding, so there's like people who are like there and their girlfriends are there who don't know.
Boo.
Well, no, it does dampen things. And
I think weddings should be sat like school discos.
Yeah.
Boys girls. Let
Yeah.
us have fun. You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Right.
See you later. We'll see you on the dance
See
floor.
on the fucking dance floor, girdles. Now, but we're sitting there, and so I've like friends who have like live in England. Their girlfriends are over, lovely English girls and stuff. But they're over, but they don't know all the lads. And to say that me and my friends just act like absolute unbridled baboons. It's just crazy. Like, we're at the table, and suddenly, like, one of the lads is like, he's like, I fucking love hairy fannies. And you're kind of like, oh, great.
With women at the table.
With women at the table.
That's just ridiculous.
He decides to create a kind of a think tank at this table at a wedding.
This house loves hairy fannies.
Yes. We've just had a
Your rebuttal.
You're a battle, women of the wedding. We've just had a croquette, a bit of soup. He decides to drop that fucking nuclear bomb, and he's like, I fucking love hairy fannies. And then, of course, the gentlemen of the court decide to weigh in. Just like, no way, I love it. Order! I object. A shaved fanny doth be much more agreeable to a man of my stature and upbringing. So, anyway, he's just saying that hair fanny.
Can't we all agree that a stubbly fanny is the worst? Let's find common ground,
gentlemen. But so then he starts on this kind of like monologue about hairy fannies. He's like, hairy fannies. He's like, it's better. I just love being down there, and then you're eating out, and it's like it gets stuck in your teeth, and I just love that. And there's literally just women kind of just, staring at their fucking custard tart that they have for dessert. And then he's just like, and as well, if they have a hairy fanny, they're not a slut. I was like, what in God's name, man? You've lost your mind. You've lost all reason and ability to rationalise or to, act in society.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of Jesus. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, is this fella's, does he have a partner?
Yes!
Was she there?
No, she wasn't there because she was on holidays or something.
Okay.
Surely if she was there,
there wouldn't have been this.
There wouldn't have been this
disturbance.
outburst of support for the
Do you remember
furry
how
minge.
he brought it up, or was it just truly apropos of nothing?
No, something came up about, like, I don't know, someone brought up Gaza or something, and then next thing he's like, I love hairy fannies. And we're like, what the hell is the connection there? You know? Fucking wild. But just
that is rogue.
I think some people, they just have things on their mind, and then they get drunk and they're like, I need to air this opinion.
Yeah, this grievance.
I need to get some feedback.
I need to get this off my chest.
Off my fucking chest.
I need to consult the people.
I need to get this off my
Ipsos
chest.
Mori survey taker.
Yes, I need to get this off my chest like Jordan needs to get a Saudi log off of her chest.
Ah, as in Katie Price?
Katie Price!
I thought you meant the country of Jordan.
No way, lad. Katie Price, if you didn't know,
has big tits.
Well, she keeps them to herself, but she does. She's been trying to hide it for years, but she does have massive knockers. But she's also been going to the Middle East to have lads leave logs on her chest, and it's a great business if you can get into it.
I tell you what, very little overheads.
Yeah. But like, that's not what, when you went to Dubai, was that even tabled?
No, that wasn't tabled. Coffee tabled, because apparently there's a thing where they sit on a glass, like underneath a glass coffee table, and somebody shits on the coffee table. But no, not at all. I just went and did that, and I regret that. I talk about that in the show.
Isn't that mad when you have too much money and you're idle? As they say, the devil makes work for idle hands. But what happens, you're sitting around and you've got billions and you just think you've done it all. Sure, your kyock has nearly fallen off you from the amount of riding you're doing. And then, what can I do now? And you just think...
Just need something to feel bad about, is that it? Like, you just need
I
something
just need... What can I do? I can do anything. Sure, would we get our Dwight York's ex, Katie Price, over and take a shite in her? Would that be something to do? And there's a few lads around and they say, yeah, sure, why not? The hell, we're not doing anything else. How much will that cost her? Ask her how much she wants, we'll fly her over. What the hell is going through lads' minds? Would they have no work to do? As my father always says, the biggest problem with any of this stuff is people don't have enough cows to milk. if enough cows to milk, you wouldn't have time to be sitting around.
They'd be too busy to be at that.
And inviting Dwight York's ex, Katie Price, over to take a
that
dump on her.
I'm a bit fucking. I have like. I don't know. Like I have stuff on, but like I'm consciously trying to keep autumn quite like chill.
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking.
Are you a bit listless?
I'm just scrolling my life away on my phone.
But still,
and I'm just struggling, like it's just fucking my head up. And
I know, but
I'm just trying to read. I'm trying to be a book guy, just reading my book, doing whatever. What
are you reading?
I'm reading Darrow Brain's book at the minute. It's like really easy read. Like it's not going to change your life at all. But it's just him talking about like
how I'm a big bald Egypt. That one.
Yeah. That's the title, I think.
You're reading it. Any good?
Yeah. It's just nice. It's him talking about like touring around the country and like gigging in England and figuring out what's going on with the English.
Really?
What are they up to?
Yeah. Whatever. Skip it.
No, it's just pleasant little sort of travelogue almost.
Yeah. Nah, sounds shite. Now, listen, I don't know why I'm kind of, I saw you kind of chatting with Darrow Breen a bit at Electric Picnic, and I just kind of want to ruin that relationship. So I didn't like
he
that.
He wants to come on the pod.
Yeah,
Can you be nice about him?
But where the hell are we going to put that fucker? He's like it's like the BFG.
I just want him on because he's the only cunt with a bigger head than me.
That'll be fun, actually. And if we could have ye kind of like two rhinos kind of getting into the middle of the room here and just kind of have a big fat head off. What was I going to say to you? You had a little fracas in the pub.
I've been generally getting frustrated with the public.
With the public?
At the minute. There's a lot of people watching stuff out loud on public transport.
Yeah.
Have you encountered this? Especially as I'm trying to be like a heightened man and like read my book rather than having my headphones in.
No. Yes.
I'm at the mercy of these fucking people scrolling through TikTok. And I think some people would hypothesize that it's a younger generation that are doing the noisy watching of TikToks on their phones and things. Yes. But I think it actually skews more middle-aged and up.
More old coffin dodgers creating a stir.
Yeah, because they're just watching it's just Facebook Reels rather than TikTok, you know what I mean?
But also I think part of them is just like, well, listen, I'm on the way out, I might as well do what I want. I'll shit my pants if I want. Do you know what I mean? I think there is part of that. Do you know what I mean? Like a devil may care, like I'll do heroin, I'll watch fucking children dance on TikTok out loud, and do you know what I've been doing now? And we'll get back to the out loud thing. I've gotten real big into farting. And I was always very fart averse my whole life, because I would see how much shame a fart would bring upon my mother. If she ever had fart, she would just be so embarrassed, and if any of us farted, she'd throw a spatula at her head. And so I was always like, oh no, farting is wrong and bad and kind of the devil's trumpet. But recently I've just kind of been getting big into farting, but it's gotten too much. Like I'm doing it like in public, and sometimes I'll tell my arse, I'll be like, hey, let out, we'll do a silent one there, and my arse will just be like, I'll do what I want.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, brother. And my fart will just go fucking. And the other day, I was like walking up the steps, and this is just brute ignorance from me. I mean, this is just me being an absolute pig. I'm walking up the steps like to a train platform, and I feel a little fart coming on there, and I say, what the hell? I'll be a little bit of a loose Louise here now. And so I just let one off anyway. I tell it to be silent, but and I was like, oh fuck. So then I'm like, but I'm walking up steps, so there's people walking behind me, so I'm just like farting in someone's face. It's just so...
That's so bad.
It's so bad. It's dog ignorant. It's wrong.
You can't be farting walking up steps even if it is silent.
I know.
That's
Listen,
so bad, Michael.
I'm putting my hands up when I'm saying I'm wrong, I'm bad, I'm no good. So anyway, I did, but so I looks behind me, a glance, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just fucking kept it moving.
Keep the blinkers on.
And I looks behind me, and who's behind me? But it's a black man, a man of colour. And then I suddenly felt, oh fuck. Do you know what I mean? I was like, because he just kind of was looking like that, and I'm like, does he know I farted in his face? And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, does he think I did that?
It was racially motivated.
It was a racially motivated thing. But then I didn't want to be like, hey, no, I fart in everyone's face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, I'm like a equal opportunity farter.
Yeah.
Like, I would have, if you were fucking, Mother Teresa would have farted in your face. I didn't want to say any of that, so I just kind of like, I mean, it would be a weird racist to be. You know what I mean?
It's probably like if you had to choose a hate crime, it's probably up there with like, is it even a crime? Is it a crime?
Is it a crime
to fart at someone?
You know what?
I don't know if it is.
I think it might be a loophole in legislation, is that it is allowed, like that we're allowed to do that, because it is certainly a heinous
That's gotta be
thing
like
to do.
Assault?
Huh?
But you're not touching them, I guess.
No.
You definitely can't piss on someone.
Can you not?
But we haven't legislated for the sense of smell.
Right.
There's no legislation around smell.
And some people smell colours and shit. So like they're like,
what?
Do you not know about that?
Do you mean shoving crayons up your nose?
That's definitely smelling the colour. But you know that some people
synesthesia is the thing where you hear it and you see a colour. You like hear colours. So different sounds are different colours. But I don't know
oh no, what you said is what I was thinking. They don't smell colours?
They might.
I thought they'd be like,
maybe their
it's quite a
senses
bluish hue in here.
Connected in some way.
I thought that was that. But anyway, I learned my lesson, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be like,
no more farting.
I'm going to really start reining it in with farting, because I've started. Do you ever just kind of lose the run of yourself a bit with farting? Has that happened to you? I've gone on just a bit of it.
I'm a pretty outdoorsy farter. There is a thing of like, I live with Jamali, my missus, and I'll occasionally just like be sat here in our living room and just like fart, and she'll be over there and she'll be like, oh, for flip's sakes, and I'm like, listen,
whoa,
if I can't fart in my own living room,
the peace of your own home,
what are we living?
What am I doing?
I don't want to be alive.
No,
I will kill myself if you don't let me fart.
That's right
now in this living room,
and your note will just be like, should have let me fart.
Should have let me fart.
I mean, that'd be such a nasty.
I sort of feel like living room is more okay than like bedroom, because bedroom it's like, right, you've trapped someone in a fart.
And what's mad is I'll actually poison myself. Like I'll be in my bedroom and I'll like just fucking go on like,
but like that's nice.
And
I like sitting in a fog of your own farts.
Of your own fart. There's worse things to do, brother.
Farts are nice.
They're like just in a milieu.
Your own farts are good stuff.
Marinating your own farts.
Your own farts are gorgeous.
It's not bad.
They're gorgeous.
Do you know what? It's not bad.
Do you think there could be like an experiment of like testing out if you do, like love the smell of your own cooking type thing, to put it, in a metaphorical sense? Do you think you could do an experiment where you like pumped in somebody else's fart, but like if you convince the person it was their fart?
Yes. Is it psychosomatic?
It must be.
Yeah.
There's no way we actually know.
I tell you,
what it's gonna smell like. Do you, like if you farted and they had like one of those sort of Thunderpants? Have you seen that film, Thunderpants?
It's one of the great. The Godfather, There Will Be Blood, Thunderpants, top 3 movies ever. Rupert Grint's masterpiece.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Grint at his finest.
Grint acting alongside Kim Jong-un. But like some kind of contraption which is attached to your hoop.
Yeah.
And then do you think if they like you could do like a game show of like, is it your fart? Is it somebody else's fart?
Right.
Where they like have then it comes out here, but then sometimes they pump in a different one. There's like a different entryway to that. And it's like, do you think you could spot your own fart? I
genuinely think we've just come up with the idea that's going to make us millionaires, and we need to patent that.
Gasmaster.
Gasmaster. Nice. I genuinely think that's a great idea. I do think
that must already be a Japanese game show, surely.
The Japanese, they seem to have game showified almost every kind of human,
weird, disgusting,
human behavior. They've turned it into a game show.
As a game show.
Yeah. Like, I think they've like the greatest sneeze. Like they've like things, like they've they've monetized everything. But I think I know, because my farts smell very similar to my father's farts. I think that's one thing.
I've started noticing recently my piss has started to smell like my dad's piss.
Lad, it happens. I'm telling you. You think we're talking out our flutes. We're not. This is science. It's mad. It's just, we are.
And I had that thought like maybe a year ago. I was like, oh, maybe I'm like a man now.
Yeah.
Because my piss smells awful.
Of a paedophile. Your father, Carlo. Carlo, I love you. I'm only messing. I know you're innocent. Now, so.
He pitched a joke to me recently, my dad.
Yeah.
He said, do you know the word in like Latin languages, like Spanish and Italian for non-binary?
Yeah.
Is non-binario or non-binaria, depending on whether it's a man or a woman.
Pretty good.
Which is true.
Yeah.
And also very funny, but some of them have started to use like the @ symbol, you know, from like your email address.
Yeah.
Like at the end of it to be like, it could be either. And then his glorious punchline was, sure, they don't know what to be at.
Nice.
Good
Carlo, you can use that now.
He did. That's literally what he said.
Yeah.
You can use that.
Yeah.
You can use that. You can use that in one of your skits.
Yeah. I don't know how I've ever had to try any material, the amount of people that load me with material.
You can use that in one of your skits.
You can use that there now.
Fucking, what about that? Don't be saying that on stage now.
You've been you'll be talking about this on stage. This
is so boring.
This I just bought.
You've served me a bowl of soup.
That's how would that be? You'll be using that, though, yeah. Yeah, my big I ate a bowl of soup routine.
On stage.
You fucking clown. Now, but so tell me what. So people were annoying you. People on the bus.
So on the train the other day, there was a guy who was like scrolling through TikToks, and I was trying to read my book, and then I just started like staring at him.
Yeah,
because I was like, this needs to stop. And this was a young guy, to be fair,
right?
And he would like look around every so often. And you know when someone is so clearly like fucked with addiction to their phone to the point where they're like kind of like ticking.
Yeah,
but I'm like, you don't have like this is just you.
They're loose capaldiing out.
Yeah, you're just fucking your head up with phone dopamine,
right?
And he eventually like catches my eye, and I was like, and I always try to go in with like positivity,
kindness.
I was like, oh, do you have headphones?
Yeah.
And he went, no, and I was like, oh, do you mind not like playing that out loud then?
Yeah.
Or no, my actual words were, then you can't.
Nice. Yeah.
You can't.
I like that.
You can't.
Yeah.
You just. And he went, I'll do what I want, fam, and then turned it up. So I just made it worse for everybody on the train.
Fuck!
But I was very furious about that. But then the other time I was disgruntled by the general public was my cousin's wife, Maddie, very lovely lady, very cool. It was her like birthday party at the pub. And it was just like, you know, very, very chill, a few drinks, but like booked a little table at a nice pub. And we're chatting away, and Maddie and I have our back to like where the bar is. And we hear this big like crash. And like we both get like hit in the back of the head with like liquid, and we're like what the fuck was it? We're like splashed, and it's like more on Maddie, and sort of like actually got like all down her sleeve and like was on my bag and shit.
Maddie's sleeve,
exactly, all this stuff, and it was just, we turned around and a guy was stood there like, and it like just dropped a whole pint and it just hit the floor and like splashed everywhere.
Big gormless idiot.
And I was like, oh, and he was like, oh, did you get wet? And we were like, yeah. Got
splashed, actually. I don't know if we'll recover.
I mean, say sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, truly say sorry. And he went, oh, sorry about that. And then he just brings like the rest of his drinks over to his table. And then like he comes back after having done that and comes over with like a little napkin.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, can I help? And we were like, no. I'm not going to let you clean my head with your little napkin.
Just polish your head like a bowling ball.
What the fuck are you talking about? And then he goes back and he's talking to his other mate at the bar.
Yeah.
And I said to people at the table, I was like, what happened? And they were like, oh, he tried to pick up 4 pint glasses.
Yeah. To be fair, which I think...
in one go.
Legend.
In a busy pub where you're miles away, fine. But tiny pub. He is 3 steps away from his table.
But ambitious legend, though. I'd say he's trying to be a hero.
No, but if you fuck it up, you're a loser.
Listen, things went wrong for this guy, but he was trying to take on, like Jordan Peterson always said.
He was 3 steps away from his table. Take 2 trips.
He's trying to take on a responsibility like an adult. Listen.
So he tried to pick up 4 and one of them just slipped out and hit the deck.
Yeah.
Which means he doesn't even have the technique because you should be touching all 4.
Noble effort, though. Noble effort.
No.
From the guy.
No.
Taking on a lot, trying to
we're sat there and I'm still sort of grumbly, still have beer in my hair, and I hear from behind me him say to his friend, oh, it's this shape of pint glass is really hard to do it with. And I don't know why. I think I was just really angry.
Because you're a bollocks?
I was really angry.
Because you're a little shit.
And I just turned around and went, take accountability.
Good God. How are you not getting punched in the head? I'd have to punch in the head. I'd punch in the head if you said that to me. Because let's just also like, that's honestly, you got lucky that someone didn't just kick you in the face. Take accountability.
Don't blame the glasses.
Huh?
You fucked it.
No.
He fucked it.
Yeah, but listen, Vito.
I can agree with you that's an admirable thing to try and do.
No.
But if you fuck it up, take accountability.
But here's the thing, right? This guy, and who knows what's going on? Big Egypt has tried to bring the fore, embarrassing. The thing breaks on the thing. He's like, yes, he should apologize straight away. But he's like, gee, get wet. Then he did apologize. Now he comes back with the napkin. At least he's fucking, like, I'm not saying he should have been trying to fucking polish your little Vito head. He doesn't know you're a big boop boop, autistic fucking, very unwell man. So he's coming up trying to pat your head with the thing.
Yeah.
He, in his mind, is trying to make amends. He's probably embarrassed. It's the whole thing. And then he's just trying to, like, somehow save some sort of face by being like, well, I guess it's the point of things. Take accountability. Fucking Martin McGuinness turns around and shouts at him, take accountability. Your actions were not the actions that are permitted in an establishment as such. Like, what kind? You're losing your mind. You had that one great incident we had down at the Faltering fullback where you confronted a man and asked him to leave our table, and you got so much praise from us for that. Now you're just out in the wild, just fucking throwing darts at strangers.
I think I might have CTE or something.
What?
It's the rugby, because that was the day of the rugby match.
Take accountability.
I think I was concussed.
You've lost your fucking mind.
I think I was concussed.
Take accountability. He spilled a pint in a pub. It happens fucking 100 times a day. It's not a big deal. You got a bit of beer in your hair. Grow up.
But Maddie's sleeve.
Maddie's sleeve? What the fuck? People are dying. Charlie Kirk just got his head blown off. You're talking about Maddie's sleeve? Maddie's sleeve will be fine. Bit of fucking beer and Moretti in her sleeve. Oh, fuck, she'll be in therapy for 10 years now. What? Take accountability? You've lost it. Well, did you think coming in this was going to be a story of like, oh, that's terrible that happened, Vito?
Take accountability.
What in God's name?
It was okay, sort of shape-shifted into Jordan Peterson very briefly. Take accountability for your actions. The glass is not an excuse for dropping the pint. The pint is a metaphor for society.
My God. So let me get this right. So, because we've got to go back here, because this is fascinating to me now.
I think I was concussed. It was the day of the rugby game. I think I was concussed.
If someone turned around to me and said, take accountability, I mean, to say I would be furious, like I'd probably, like I wouldn't fight someone because I don't do that. But I probably would just go, you fucking little cunt. I would have to. I would have to call you names.
But this was just like an English fella.
But what did he do? What did he say?
He just shut up.
The poor man. The poor man. Now, would you see? This is it. You could sense he was a weak dweeb, and you could sense you could get away with it. If that was another type of guy who that had happened,
I was on a high from my jinkiness.
No. If that was a guy who looked like he could fucking handle himself, you're not going to turn around and say, take accountability.
I think you underestimate how much of a fucking mouth I am.
No, I know you're a mouth, but if this is some fucking Tommy Hatcher looking cunt that looks like he fucking, reddens his fucking knuckles with the blood of others, you're not going to turn around and be like, take accountability. You knew this little fucking weasel was going to cave.
I honestly think you're underestimating me.
This is, do you know what's happened
here?
My
lack of concern. I was concussed. I have CTE. I'm going to kill my family.
You've had a mental breakdown. You've become a druggie. At Electric Picnic, you were taking drugs.
Yeah, I took mushrooms. I had a nice time.
And it was very sad. And we were and I saw him descend into being, and there's a lot of artists have gone this way, Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse, and I saw our beloved Vito, upstanding member of society, a high achieving young man, become nothing but a dirty, filthy, drugged up hippie. And I said, this is...
I took a tiny bit of mushrooms.
And I said, this is sad. And I said, this is very sad. And I was on antibiotics at the time, so I couldn't do drugs.
I mean, who's on stronger drugs, you or me? At least mine are natural.
Right, okay. But I will say you got drugged up, and then you were at Kneecap, and then you were
on the big screen. Yeah,
you did get on the big screen.
that was good.
Me, you, and Cumlong were up. We got up near the front.
DJ Provey saw me.
Did he?
I was on somebody's shoulders because there was one point where he was like, right, everybody up on shoulders. And I was just stood next to a guy who'd like recognized me from the pod because I'd like descended right towards the front.
Yeah.
And like he'd recognized me earlier and was like, can I get a picture? And I got a picture with him earlier. And then 5 minutes later, DJ Pro was like, right, everybody up on shoulders. And I just went, you feeling strong, brother? And he was like, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I was just on some like fucking legend's shoulders. Who's the guy who's on my shoulders in the picture that I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
But when I was up there, I saw DJ Profi go, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It was, Kneecap was class. The two boys were absolutely hanging out with their rectums.
Oh my God. From being at Fontaine's last gig of their tour.
Yeah.
With Capaldi.
That's right.
That was my favourite thing. Like the rumours of swirling of backstage Capaldi at Electric Picnic were so funny.
Yeah.
There's like, Capaldi's here.
Well, there's a
Capaldi's here
little
somewhere.
video of Sam Fender and your man from Fontaine's.
Capaldi's outside.
And then Capaldi's just at the window, and you're like, Capaldi's everywhere.
Apparently those three are like a little trio that hang out all the time. Lewis Capaldi, Sam Fender and Graham Chatton.
Go away.
Somebody saw them going for lunch in Highgate. I think one of Cumlong's mates.
Lad, I would love to be
What
mates.
a pint session.
That would be sick.
What a pint session.
Fucking.
I mean, I don't know how
Do you think that's why Sam Fender's getting fat, hanging out with Capaldi? You think, because there's...
Fender and Chatton have gotten...
They've gotten chubbier. But you can't...
Fluffier. They've become fluffier boys.
You can't...
Sam Fender had a jawline at the start of this tour.
Yeah. But you can't hang out with fucking Capaldi without fucking spending...
I'm worried about
60%.
Capaldi.
Huh?
I'm worried about Capaldi. He famously can't hack it.
Right. Yeah.
Like that is his whole brand now, is that can't hack it.
Yeah.
And he's on
Gene
a
can't
mad
hack,
one
man.
with all these cunts. Very good.
That wasn't bad?
Yeah.
Now, so I would say with Lewis, yeah, I think we need to get him, I mean, God forbid, not Southall, but maybe some sort of a personal trainer.
Like a non-pedophile
personal trainer that doesn't drink the blood of children. If we could get him one of them, get him just, I don't know, a little bit of lettuce, send him a little bit of lettuce his way. And but the thing is, I think maybe Louis is just like kind of like, listen, here for a short time, not a long time. Yes, I'll be. Do you know what I mean? I got that wrong, didn't I?
So
Fuck. What? What did I say? I said it wrong, didn't I? And now you're having a little skit. You're having a great little laugh. I've humiliated myself again. What did I say?
What you said isn't even a phrase.
What did I say?
You said here for a short time, not a long time.
A good time, not a long time, right? But they would have got the essence of what I was saying. But yeah, I did say it wrong.
I like that.
It's not bad.
Here for a short time, not a long time.
Yeah,
Just taking any subtlety out of phrases whatsoever.
That's right. Just I'm gonna die young. That's it. Yeah, look, I fucked that. But what I'm saying is, I think Capaldi is just kind of, look, I'm gonna fucking rattle out a few hits. I'm gonna eat as many battered sausages as I can. I'm gonna drink a load of pints. I'm gonna be funny, sound, a great time, and then I'm gonna have a heart attack. Fucking how bad? Bit of fun, in out. Yeah. Fucking, let off he's farting a lot. Let off a lot of farts.
He looks like he farts a lot.
Like he's fucking letting off, and he's doing funny farts. If you're around Lewis Capaldi, you're going to get 6 to 7 perfectly timed funny farts.
Yeah, for sure.
In a Capaldi hang, you're going to get
maybe that's why Chan
laserly timed.
Chan pretends to be this sort of like poetic, like mysterious guy. He just loves fart gags from Capaldi.
Yeah, but I think Chatton might be just like, Chatton, because obviously he was like rude to you, which is funny, but I think
I will hold against him until he apologizes.
Yeah, but I think once you get...
This is my Tom Spurlong.
Yeah, he's your Tom Spurlong.
I've been wronged by Graham Chatton.
Yeah, he follows me on Insta, so I think he's actually one of the soundest musicians.
Does?
Oh yeah, brother.
Ooh,
he is, yeah.
That's exciting stuff.
Nowhere near you, but he's all over Mike.
Oh, he would want nothing to do with me.
Well, I think if you get past Chatton's defences, his grumpy exterior, his kind of like
the rock star,
the rock star thing, and you get
the
in.
Shroud.
I think there's a guy who'd love to, you know, maybe
get
like
up under his sort of metaphorical burqa.
He'd love to share like a white chocolate cheesecake with me, Central London. We're having a little natter about.
He lives around the corner.
Business from here.
Yeah.
But we're traveling in together, and that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Is the train
getting
journey
the bus together.
No, we're line biking. Me and Chatton are line biking.
Him with his huge coat.
His with his huge
billowing
coat.
in the wind.
Me in the basket at the front. Me sitting in the basket. And letting off perfectly timed farts, ricocheting off the basket. Chatton's laughing. Chatton's laughing away, and it's just good old fun.
You know what, Graham?
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah.
It is amazing to be young.
Yeah. Hey, Green, I think romance is a place.
You're my favourite.
It's in your basket of your line bike. That's romance is a place to meet. Yeah. Lad, I would love it. I think Green would love this if me and him were to share a white chocolate cheesecake.
God, I'm so jealous he follows you.
I know. It's so sick, lad. It's such a
Why didn't you share that with the team?
Huh?
I always share interesting people. It's good fun to be like, this person started following me.
Connell said it. Connell to put this in ages ago. He's like, Chatton follows Mike, and you were just so blinded by your own jealousy and rage. You just.
I must have repressed that memory.
You repressed that memory.
Dear God.
Yeah, it's so sick. But so we're going to go for a white chocolate cheesecake, and I'm just going to it's going to be real nice. I'm going to slip in.
Like a Basque cheesecake where it's a little bit burnt on the top.
You know what? That would go down well with Green.
I think so, yeah.
And so we had a bit of that, and then I'm going to be I'm going to just really play it up to him and be like, oh, fucking what's going on in Gaza is just BS as far as I'm concerned. And he'll love that. And then,
he would like that, I think.
Then he'll love that, and then I'll just be like, oh, I think, I used to think real music was dead until your first album. And it resurrected and came back to life. So do you know what I mean? I'll start doing that, things like that.
Kilts are cool.
And I'm like, oh, here's my phone. And I'll have set my phone to Boys in the Better Land. Do you know, oh, that's just my ringtone. Sorry, Green. Do you want extra cream with the cheesecake, Green? Oh, we'll have such a lovely time. And next thing, Capaldi's in and he's farting. Oh!
That would be a nice
It'd
time.
be like the last days of Rome.
That would be a nice time.
Oh, that'd be so nice. Such a nice day for us. Let me talk to you about...
so the wedding.
Yeah.
Do you have more wedding stuff? Or
No,
what else did you want to talk
more
about?
EP stuff, brother. So, the fucking... what do you call it? The mosh pit. So
At Kneecap.
we need to talk about the mosh
These
pit.
women.
At Kneecap. So I'm there. I'm going into the mosh. I have a fucking high vis jacket that I bought for Electric Picnic.
I thought that was just hanging around the farm.
Brother, I bought it 50 quid, Padmore and Barnes, Kilkenny. I couldn't take my eyes off it. I went in, I saw this high vis jacket, and I was like, that is my destiny to wear that jacket. Lad, I've never been, you walk around with such a sense of power. Everyone's coming up asking for directions. I was sending people to each corner of the earth. I didn't have a clue. They're like, how do you get to the techno tent? I was like, straight down, left. Keep going, brother.
Sending everybody to the toilet.
Everyone fucking haywire. It was unbelievable. And then you can also skip through. You were up the front at Kneecap, and we couldn't get in one way. I was with Martin Angolo, and then we kind of came back, and I was like, fuck it, I want to get up to the boys, because I knew you were going to be fucking, giving people fucking what for in the mosh pit. I was like, I need to be up there. But then, so I went around another way, and then I have the high vis on, so I was like, excuse me, I need to get through. Excuse me, I'm policeman. So and everyone just gets out your way, and then I kind of look at them and, as if hey, I might take your drugs off you, don't give me lip. So then I get in, we're up at the mosh pit. So much fun. Well, the Kneecap lads as well, they're right, fucking make the fucking circle.
Open up a pit.
Open up a pit. And we're like, aye, aye, Captain. So we're all spreading out. Big fucking circle. And then whatever the chorus hits, and you all go in and just fucking lamp into each other. And there is part of you while you're doing it that feels somewhere inside me, I'm like, this is creating a United Ireland.
I think so.
Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
This is, okay, the 6 counties are about to be ours.
Although I do think there should have been a policy, and I was sort of saying it while I was on the way up. I was like, Free Staters to the back.
Yeah.
At the Kneecap gig. Yeah. I think that should just be a concession made.
Yeah.
By Free Staters to be like, this is your
Yeah.
You know, my culture's not your costume.
Yeah.
Get that fucking balaclava
Sit back
off.
there. Only fucking Republicans.
Only people who lived through 2 hard years of the Troubles.
Yeah.
Allowed at the front.
And only people who watched 7 years of it from afar, safely, laughing. But when I was going in there is party. It is funny, like, because it brings up this kind of like Republican feeling, you like, or just not even, but just when you're in and you're moshing around, and there is part of me that was like, this is how Michael Collins must have felt, and then
I love the idea of like the Republican feeling coming up and you accidentally being like an American Republican feeling of being like just mosh pit and being like, debate me in the marketplace of ideas.
Women are women and men are men. But it is great feeling Mike Collins and then just go in and just elbow a 19-year-old art student in the neck.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Did you throw any dirty digs in there?
Oh, I'm never so into. I'm shoulders, like arms by sides, but like throwing big shoulders in everywhere.
Yeah. It's fun to like.
And you were talking about the hardy women.
Lad, there was some little women at this fucking at the Kneecap mosh pit, because most of the mosh pit it's just like kind of like,
oh, I'd love a mash pit.
Just full of mash spud. Oh, brother, we'd be in heaven, sitting in your own farts in a pit of mash spud. Oh,
Wouldn't
now
that
we're
be
talking,
lovely?
lad. It'd be heaven on earth.
That would be good.
Like if you were like, 'cause you know,
mash
like
pit?
people kind of fantasize like sitting on a cloud, like how comfy that'd be. Imagine sitting on a cloud of mash spud.
We can't let the English people. If you're English, stop listening to this.
Imagine.
Stop it.
Imagine.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop judging us.
Get out. This
for
is not allowed.
fantasizing about mashed potatoes.
Now imagine.
Stop it.
Now here's the thing. Imagine the clouds were made of mash spud. Now imagine
We're an educated people.
Yeah,
we deserve respect.
Yeah,
that would be so good if the clouds are made of mashed potato.
They'd be unbelievable. Now think of this.
English people, stop listening.
You're in one of these old style planes, you know, where like they have the little fucking flappy hats on them and the goggles, so your head's out and you're just there and you're driving along and you've got a little spoon and you're just creaming mashed spud off the top of the mashed spud
And you
cloud.
have a little jug of gravy.
A little jug of gravy.
Or maybe the rain is gravy. Clouds made of mash.
The rain is gravy.
Clouds made of mash releasing gravy
Done.
rain.
Yeah.
Gravy rain.
Right. And
some stay dry, but others feel the pain. Gravy rain.
and like the birds that come by are fully cooked and ready to eat. That fly by.
They're flying rotisserie chickens.
They're frying rotisserie chickens. They're all, and so you're just grabbing off a little wing, bit of spud, bit of the gravy is coming in your mouth, lad.
Wow.
Sorry, we've just discovered heaven.
Uh-oh, we've self-actualized.
The podcast is over.
Oops, end of podcast. We've thought of a fun thing. Game over. Cancel it.
Now that is
Cancel
good.
it.
Now that's good, and that's and that's why we're number one. We're not
That's
number
why
one.
we're number 86.
That's why
in
we're
the
number
podcast charts
86
on
in
Spotify.
UK comedy podcast on Spotify. Little riffs like that.
Regularly in the top 100. Rarely in the top 50.
Rarely. Little turns of imagination like that. But what I was going to say, so there was these women at the mosh pit, and I saw one particular little growler of a woman, and she's wearing a Tipperary jersey. Now that's how you know. First off, she's off the reservation. Do you know what I mean?
Was this one of these women sort of as wide as she is tall?
Yes.
A square.
She was a little tree. She was like a sentient tree trunk. And she was just sitting there. And she was at the side of the mosh pit. And this, you could see in her mind, like this was heaven. Just so many GAA jerseys, sweaty young men. And they were all just running in to a fucking, to become one big ball of mincemeat, and she was outside just looking in, half you kind of look of lust and violence, and you know it's like she had taken a pill or something. Her jaw was fucking swinging from the fucking west to the east of Ireland. She's just like, and she's just waiting there, and I was like, she's gonna bite some young lad's cock off. Do you know what I mean? Like she's going to fly up some young lad's arse and eat his heart. Like, do you know what I mean? Like this is,
as is her right.
And she was just, and then you know, like the fucking chorus hits, and she just, and then you don't see it because she just merges with the fucking merges with the mosh, and you're like, that's a woman. You know what I mean? That's a woman who'll protect the land. Like, that's a
There's
woman
some
who...
real hardy women in there.
Oh, God.
I was in and amongst there, and this girl turned around. Like, there was some, and we sort of spoke about this with Christopher MacArthur Boyd when he was on about guys at concerts. There were some guys there who were like showing more concern than the lady they were with needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being like, oh, are you okay? And the woman was like, let me back in that fucking mosh
Let me in the pit.
For fuck's sake.
Let me feel alive.
I saw this woman like sort of bounce out of the mosh pit, and then her boyfriend was there, and he was like, oh my God, your face. And she had like, you know, like a little like bump
Oh, sorry.
of a bruise on her like cheekbone. Like it was
Yes.
like gone a little bit black and was like in its maximum like bumpiness. And there was like a little cut on the top of it, and it was like sort of like blood like trickling down her cheek. And he went, oh my God, your face, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, it's happened once, it's probably not going to happen again. And then she just leaps backwards into the mosh pit, and I was like, that's a woman. That's
This
a fucking
group
woman.
of men have satisfied me in a way you never have, Derek.
Unbelievable.
But there is something like, because I'm imagining to myself, if there was like a group of like women, sweaty women, all running into, just mash into each other, and then I could be one of the only men that was there, that would be nice. I feel like that would be
say
nice.
that would be nice.
And think of the cushioning, because like we're obviously going in, most of us titless. There was a few titted men, but most of us titless.
Largely titless men.
So we're quite angular, spiky, bony. So you're going in and you're hitting lads. But if you'd imagine now, everyone had pillows on their chest. Imagine the fun there.
Yeah.
Imagine the kind of the opulence, the jubilance.
Be like a bouncy castle.
It'd be like a bounce. Yes, it would be like a bouncy castle. Yes, imagine. Now that would be
so
nice. And they didn't have the balls.
I think
to do
I've gained a new fetish: big-titted women moshing at
Oh
Kneecap.
my God! Big-titted Republican women moshing at Kneecap. Yes, new Pornhub category, please.
Number 1 on the Pornhub searches in Ireland.
Oh,
Big-titted women moshing at Kneecap.
The whole of Ireland would be, you'd see the jizz shooting up like a flare over the hills of Ireland if that became a porn category. Fuck me. Imagine you would like if you could like play music off of tits, you know, like Bluetooth. Do you know what I mean?
Nope.
Do you know like if like, do you know the
You
way
can connect the tits via Bluetooth.
do you know like if it, like a speaker kind of like flashes like blue, but if like a woman's nipples flash like that, and you could connect music to their tits. I'm just kind of trying to give ideas.
And
to
what would, are you saying
tech
that the
oligarchs.
tits would be like the speakers, or they would respond to the music?
No, they would be like the speakers.
Right.
So like,
because I thought you were saying they could like move in time to the music.
I mean that I wouldn't be against that either.
I think that would be maybe nice.
I think that would be so lovely, and I think if people
and
could,
brave.
and so brave and important. But what I'm thinking is like you're at an after party, you know, you're like, oh, let's play a few tunes. Someone's trying to play a tune off their phone, and then just like, you know, Margaret from fucking, you know, Donegal's like, hey, put that away. Just, you can connect up here to these boys. And then like, she just like, you just literally blasting Republican music, the wolf tones out of Margaret's tits.
Wow.
Tell me that's not fun. Tell me that's not fun.
I think it's nice.
And then you like cycle away on a hurl that's like, now get this, the hurl is like, do you know the way like witches ride on broomsticks? But then we have somehow created like hurls to be like our broomsticks, and you just fly away and then just into the clouds made of mash spud. You're eating the mash spud on your little fucking hurl broom, and you're still hear the din, the distant din of music playing from Margaret's Bluetooth tits. Now tell me that's not a fun night to have.
I think that's a fun
Tell
night
me
to
you've
have.
not had a fun night then.
I think that sounds good.
Is that not the best thing you've heard?
I think that's nice.
Now we're going to have to do that in the live show now as well. We're going to have to recreate.
We're gonna have to have a woman with Bluetooth speaker tits.
It's going to cost so much when we tour our live show. It's going to be like a big West End.
We're not doing a live podcast tour. We're doing Waiting for Godot as a theatrical production on tour.
But just me and you playing the thing.
And then have like a couple extra people playing other
Right.
cast members, like previous guests maybe.
Yes.
Playing the other cast members. But I actually think this is a good idea.
But at times it rains and the rain is made of gravy. Just as a little nod to the pod.
Yes, we are doing a live podcast tour with little nods to the podcast.
Little nods to the
But
pod.
it's mostly a Samuel Beckett play.
And at some point, someone comes in covered in barbecue sauce, gets lowered down, and we eat them.
Yes.
Yes. and that's someone like of maybe a political leaning that we don't agree with. If somehow we could
We're running out of them.
eat Nigel Farage, like if we could eat Nigel Farage live on the pod, that would be sick.
We're running out of options day by day for people we disagree with politically.
They just all have so many good points.
They're dwindling.
They're dwindling. Well, yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Some of them are
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk. Come on now, beam me up, Scotty. Anyway,
He's been beamed up.
he's been beamed up.
Let's talk. So I just think people will want. It's only just happened yesterday, so we're recording this on 9/11. For the people listening, we both saluted.
Yeah.
Um,
Try to forget. Go on.
Just
Try your living best to
Just
forget.
try your best to forget.
Could you ever try and fucking forget about it?
That was one of my favorite Finn versus the Internet jokes. Was like when the first plane hit the tower, the slogan for 9/11 was "Never again." But then when the second one hit, they were like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
never forget."
Never forget. Fuck it.
So Charlie Kirk got shot dead.
Yes.
In at a university campus in Utah.
Yeah.
And obviously I've watched the actual video of him getting shot, and it will haunt the insides of my eyeballs forever, because for some reason I still haven't figured out that I shouldn't watch those things.
Well, it's hard.
I watch all the people getting shot videos,
Yeah, well, it's hard.
and they're all indelibly etched into my brain, and I think they really do badness to my mind.
Right. So do you think that this is part of what's gone wrong with you and the take accountability? Like you've deranged your own
I've
mind
seen too
with
many people killed
violent
on
images.
camera.
But it's hard to like, because I was searching for it, I couldn't find it because I'm just...
You don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, please learn from my mistakes. You don't want to see the video of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck.
Right.
Because it hits him like right in the jugular, and blood pisses out straight away.
Tarantino
and
style.
He just like...
Sack of spuds.
Like, I don't know,
Done.
like obviously people want to like maintain hope, and he died in hospital later.
Yeah.
But like anybody who saw that initial video, like he's dead.
Oh, he's brown bread.
He's dead. Like he's so dead. And look, I think it's quite scary
Yeah.
that like, but like any kind of, he was a horrible cunt. And I don't agree with basically anything he's ever said. I think he was like the way he went about was like a complete grift, and he was racist, and he was homophobic, and he was all these different things.
Yep.
But you shouldn't fucking kill people. Like, it's horrible and evil to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's at the core of this.
Yes.
Now, is it really hard not to like find it like some element of funny that he has vocally been like, there will be some gun deaths every year, and that's worth it.
Yeah.
For our liberty to be protected.
Yes.
It's like, all right, fuck, like that is a bit of like a fuck around find out of like, if you think that like it's very easy to have that opinion that like some people will die every year if we want to keep guns.
When it's not you or your kids.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, talk to me when it's you or your kids, and now it's just like, but still, like what's scary is Elon Musk is being like, the left have just called for war, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, that's terrifying. And then Donald Trump released an obviously AI statement. It's crazy. It's a video of him.
Yeah.
And they haven't even edited out like glitches with his hands, like jumping or like something swelling or something going weird.
But what are you saying? It's not him then?
So I don't think he was in Washington or whatever. And they've put out a video of him in the Oval Office, like giving a statement. It's like well-worded statement or like whatever. And it's like very like glorifying him, which I don't think is right. But like, you know, he's on his side or whatever. But it's so clearly him AI. Like, it could be Trump's voice, but the video is so obviously AI, and it's like really fucking weird.
Yeah. My thing on the Charlie Kirk thing, and I'll second your kind of thinking there. From what I could tell and see of him, and I didn't watch that much content of his, but he was getting super famous, and you could hear him being referenced all the time.
He was in South Park. There was like the South Park episode was about it, which I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
What are South Park gonna do?
Oh, sure, those cunts don't give a shit. They could do anything.
That's like, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really could.
Yeah, they could do anything. They don't give a solitary fuck. But the thing was with him, it's like incredibly, because I've just watched stuff of him since. He had a statement where he said at one point, he's like, empathy is a new age word that he thinks has done a lot of damage. It was like crazy shit like this.
He's supposed to be like a Christian evangelist.
But that's it. He's one of those people who is like, one of these like super conservative Christians, and you're like, but everything you say is almost direct contradiction to what Jesus taught.
Yeah.
Which was like, blessed are the weak, they will inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Blessed are the poor. Like, if you're rich, you know, the quote, you won't go to heaven. Like,
it's easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the gates of heaven.
Like, all this stuff.
Shout out to me for knowing that.
Sick, and you've known it several times. And so one of these classic American Republicans, Christians, who Jesus, but who just cherry pick the worst parts, it seems to me, the most human parts in a lot of ways of like inclusivity and love everyone, and just take out we'll take the homophobia there, and we'll take the conservative stuff about sex, and we'll just take basically all the fucking we control you, we fucking the kind of oppressive stuff from Christianity, and take in none of the fucking loving and acceptance and fucking taking care of everyone stuff of it. But anyway, he was also very, like, his statements on fucking Israel were insane. Like,
that's also the thing where people are like, everyone should be devastated about this, and I'm like, hundreds of Palestinians are killed every day.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I don't know why you want me to care about like one white guy who I profoundly disagreed with.
Right.
Because he has a wife and kid. They were kids.
They were kids. Like, that's the thing.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
but so,
you know, fucking,
at the same,
I don't know. Best case scenario, they might actually legislate on guns. Doesn't feel like what's going to happen. Worst case scenario, I'm actually, like, because I'm already in a bit of a state of worry of like, are we about to fucking, is this all about to kick off into like proper fascism, like across Europe and America?
No, I don't. Well, it's hard to know. I mean, Trump is trying to bring troops into Chicago now. He's bringing troops into cities in America. It is getting very fucking real.
And the ICE raids and stuff, and the way they're talking about immigrants, and the way they're like
nuts. And this is just going to be another log on the fire for the fucking right wing to go.
Which is the thing where you're like, even on a like political level, you're like, this is no good for like any kind of left wing movement, or like like this is only going to make everything so much worse, because they're going to be so emboldened of like, he was a truth teller and blah blah blah. Like,
now what I will say. All those things aside, I think he was a grifter and someone who was deeply enriching himself.
But he's a person.
But he's a person. But he's deeply enriching himself off of further polarizing the left and the right. When I've watched him in debates, he came across as kind of just not a nice person. And just a fucking dismissive.
It's snide, it's dismissive, it's all these things.
Kind of rude.
It feels weird to say this like now that he's dead.
No, it
but
does.
I guess he's like.
I'm just saying, I'm giving context to like, because you see a lot of people posting shit like kind of gleefully celebrating his death and just like posting the clip of him talking about gun violence and stuff. And part of me just does think like, but he is a human being who just had his fucking head blown off. He's 31. He has
that's
kids.
So grim.
He has kids.
That's younger than you. That's fucking crazy.
He's 3 years younger than me. He has kids. Whatever my opinions were about people on the left or the right, if they're grifters, like to further these fucking culture wars for their own fucking enrichment. Whatever I think about that, at the same time, you're entitled to be a fucking conservative. You're entitled to have those political views.
A cunt. It's not like you don't deserve the death penalty for being a cunt.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and that's
right. But I do think, from what I've seen, wouldn't have been a guy. I would have thought this guy is a fucking dick, but at the same time, it's like I can't fucking. I don't know. I don't like personally jumping on.
No,
when
I
someone's
don't like
just fucking been
celebrating.
killed and people being like, yeah, well, this is what you get. It's like, hey, man, like, just.
Well, what's that
we
for?
can't lose
What's
our,
it for? Like, yeah, you can't lose your
but our humanity. Where's your decency?
Yeah.
You don't, even if you thought he was this, that, or the other, what are you? You have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, be
we have to act
better.
with
Be
decency and
better
kindness.
than
What
that.
the,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. He had a big silly head as well. And
He was a mad looking fucker.
he's a mad looking. He looked like a South Park character in a way, so it wasn't a stretch for them to. Do you know what I mean? His head, the shape of it,
It's crazy.
it was fucking a bit wild.
Very, very crazy.
Now we can't end on something serious, so I just do want to talk a little bit about.
not?
Fuck that! No, people are here to fucking laugh and escape. Oh, we've done an hour and 20. That is fucking crazy. But so I do want to talk about very briefly.
Yeah.
We were at the Chapel Roan concert.
So yes, let's do EP highlights, and then because
Yeah.
it'll lead into the Patreon, which is our
Yes.
live episode
Right.
from EP, which was really good crack. Shout out to everybody for coming out.
Thanks
to
for
that.
coming.
Was really cool.
That was sick. Really fun.
Really, really fun. It was completely mad.
And so it's completely mad. If you go on our Patreon, you'll hear it. Yeah, it's off.
Shout out to Dara, the sound guy. He sorted out like recording all the sound stuff because Come Long and my flight was delayed, so we were very last minute getting there, but he was super helpful getting it all sorted.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Highlights from EP. Chaperone, good crack. I thought she could have like said anything to us at any point.
Chapel.
Yeah.
She didn't. You thought she was kind of.
She just
giving
sort
us
of
the silent treatment.
She did the tunes. At one point, she said Ireland always gets it.
Right.
That was all she said in
I
between
enjoyed that.
tunes.
I was like, thank you.
That was nice. But then she like cried her way through one of the songs, and like everybody else had to sing it. And I was like,
Right.
you sort of get to do one or the other.
And you know what?
If you want to share a special moment with us,
Yeah.
talk to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get, look, very long festival season. EP's right at the very end of it. Mm-hmm. So like she's probably knackered and has only recently reached this level of fucking like crazy.
Superstardom.
Yeah. So you're like, I get it.
I thought she gave it socks in the performance, though.
Oh no, she did, and she can sing, and it was great fun. It just wasn't like, it wasn't my highlight. And on that same night, I thought Hosier like blew her out of the water.
Right.
Hosier was unreal.
Now I left for Hosier because I think he's just. Do you know what I mean? He's just too tall, and I'm just like.
It's a bit much.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit much.
Just fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Just fuck up, lad. Looming around like a big fucking scarecrow. I've
Like
had
an
enough of
ant
you.
from Lord of the Rings.
No, I was sick, so I was driving home that night. So I was just like, I didn't want to. I was just fucking knackered. But so I was on antibiotics. But yeah, Hosier did. People were saying that.
Good God, like it was
Yeah.
just crazy. The production was amazing, and like his tunes, like listening to them on like record or whatever, you're like, yeah, it's good. But live is just like, he's got such a sick band that he's put together, and
Yeah.
like all of it. And then he comes out onto like a little stage in the middle of the audience and does like acoustic stuff, and then goes back up onto the stage and he's like high fiving everybody, and he's just like,
Oh, nice.
man, so good.
But you know what, Hosier as well. Like I was sorry I missed Hosier. But I was knackered and sick, and I just had to go home. But I'd like to hear that song, the Joe. Don't take this the wrong way, but you knew who I was. I would have just came everywhere. There's a lot of songs he has actually that are just, and his voice, you know what I mean?
He can sing like fuck.
He can sing like folk and the kind of gospel bluesy. He's just sick. Hosier
Yeah.
is fucking decent.
Really, really
and
brilliant.
you'd be proud to be
You
Irish
forget
having him
how
on
big
board.
he is, doing stadiums in America all the time.
Yeah.
He's fucking massive.
He's fucking bouse.
Who else did I have fun at? Saturday was Kneecap Day. Great fun.
Knocking the heads
and
off
then
cunts.
Caught a
Nice.
bit of Amble. Amble are lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely vibes. Lovely, just like
Bit
4
of a dander
p.m.
at
sun,
Amble.
just like,
Yeah.
or 5 p.m. just like
Fucking-
really lovely.
Yeah, dandering around. Just fucking heading the clouds.
Yeah.
Eating mashed bud.
Really lovely.
Beautiful.
Really. I do
Yeah.
think them and Kingfisher will have to fight to the death at some point.
I don't know who Kingfisher are, but
Sort of a similar TikTok-y, like nice folky band.
right.
From there, so it's Cork and Dublin.
Yeah.
Kingfisher from Cork.
There can
Amble
only
from
be
Dublin.
one.
Yeah,
And
I think I'm Team Amble.
Hunger Games style thing where we have Amble versus Kingfisher, and the winner gets to.
The winner gets CMAT.
So much more. The winner gets CMAT. That's perfect. The winner gets CMAT for whatever you might want her to do. Just hang out with her, maybe eat mash spud with her.
I'd love to hang out with her. If anybody knows CMAT, we want her on the pod. We think she's cool and funny.
Imagine,
and I'm such a big fan.
Imagine the three of us, me, you, CMAT, having a mash spud eating competition, like. Just,
that would be so good.
So like just the three of us, like stopwatch, go. And we have as much gravy as we want and mush mash spud, and just me, you and C-Matt just horse and mash spud. Like imagine how fucking nice that'd be. And then Green chatting is like, we invite Green, but then when he comes, we lock the door and he's not allowed in. He has to watch us eat mash from the window in one of the saddest episodes of his life. And then he writes a whole album about it. About like his longing for mash spud and how we left him out. That would be so sick. We have to organise a lot of these things.
These events. We got to put on at least one of these events. Kneecap or super, Amble or super. Who was on the Saturday? Oh, Nile Rodgers. Were you around for Nile Rodgers and Sheik?
I was boogieing for Nile.
Like I was sort of skeptical of that because I saw the broadcast at Glastonbury and it looked a bit like whatever. Oh my God.
Do you know what I think? Irish crowds are like at the Electric Picnic. I thought, hey lads, we've done ourselves great justice here. We're being a sick crowd.
We were being a good crowd.
Nile Rodgers, one of the grooviest men alive.
So
every
funny.
song. This was me and Nile Rodgers. I was
so fun,
so groovy,
so fun.
Lad, it was groovy as hell. It was groovier than fucking Maggie Thatcher's whipped cones. That's what it reminded me of.
He must have been absolutely fucked over on the royalty deals on all of those songs that he wrote. Because there's no way a man of that age should be touring to the density of dates that he is currently touring.
But lad, someone like Niall, like he is so rich. Like I mean, unbelievable.
Do you think so?
Oh, he is fucking.
But the story of like music, the music industry for such a long time was just black people being fucked over.
That's true, but he came on a bit after that and into the 80s.
You're thinking Get Lucky, he must have got a huge payday for.
Lad, Nile Rodgers involved in so many hits. I remember actually there's like a famous story. So he played a couple of like the Bowie songs. He was on like Modern Love and Let's Dance, Get On Your Red Shoes and Dance With Me. And he was talking about like when he was brought on like with Bowie to like do the album, you know, like be a producer on it. And like he was like real excited because Bowie had been this like fucking like experimental fucking pop culture figure, Ziggy Stardust, like this androgynous thing, this like meant so much to so many people. He's like, oh, this is going to be like this like artistic fucking, you know, whirlwind working with Bowie. And then like Bowie was just like to him, he's just like, I just need some hits. Bowie was just like, I just need a couple of hits. We need a few hits. And I just love that. Like, just like at some point,
and he's
like
a hit
it's like
machine now.
Hit machine.
His set is like a wedding band set list, but he wrote all the songs.
Brother, it's
unbelievable.
Every single song, I was like, another one.
He wrote this.
It's like DJ Khaled. I was like, this. Another one.
Crazy.
And I was like, it was just the kind of music that it was such a little change of pace to other songs you're singing along. The Nile Rodgers stuff, you're just like, this is just boogieing music.
It's just great vibes.
The hips are great swinging. Vibes.
And then where were we? We were at Sam Fender.
Fucking Fender's got fat, brother. Fender's got fat.
He's put on a little bit of timber.
Fender's got fat.
It happens to the best of us on tour.
He's lost it.
Listen, we were both about to go on tour.
Yeah.
We can't be calling out lads for getting a little bit round on a tour.
I've already gotten a bit fat. I've already kind of gone up again, but go ahead. Edinburgh, and then I was just home for a couple of weeks. I was eating like beard meets food.
Conlong and I are going to try and golf. Yeah. Golf our way around the UK and Ireland.
Oh yeah, that'll be dropping off you golfing. Golfers are the fattest cunts alive.
Getting your steps in.
These are
that'll be good.
It's literally the fattest sport. Fucking what's his face?
John Daly.
John Daly. What? Darren fucking Northern Irish. Darren Clark. This guy's fucking big rotund bastard, big fucking cake-eating cunt, and he winning the...
But I am trying to bulk up a little bit for the winter time.
You need to bulk up. I'm
playing against big boys in this rugby thing.
But you're getting a bit fatter again, I think, are you?
Only a little bit. I've put a little bit of weight back on. I think I look less like a fucking skeleton.
No, you look a bit...
facially, I think
you went too far one way and now you're fucking...
Yeah.
Now you're swinging back a bit.
Yeah.
Starting to look a bit fucking like you're back living. A bit ruddy, a bit of fucking redness in the cheeks. You had gotten so fucking like... just like someone at a concentration camp looking through the wind, you know what I mean?
I also think that's what happens when you like lose a lot of it quite quickly. Your body sort of freaks out, and then it calms down again. And I think my body's distributed the weight more evenly again. It's like come back to my face.
Yeah. Because sometimes the body doesn't know, and it's like, right, we're losing weight. It's like, take it all from the face, leave it in the tummy. You know what I mean? It's just like sometimes it needs to have a little word with itself and just fucking smooth things over. But so I taught at Chapel Row, and I will say, it's tough with someone who's a great singer, because when you're at a concert, you want to sing along. And first off, and I did a little video on this, but Hot to Go, everyone starts doing the fucking the lettering. Very, very stressful. It goes too quick. H-O-T-T-O-T, and everyone's like T-T. Everyone's fucking spazzing out. You look around the dyslexics, they're dabbing, they're hiling.
I've been practicing.
You have?
I had been before.
The Chapel Row and stuff?
Yeah.
So you came in fucking literally hot to go.
I was hot to go.
You were hot to go, brother.
I was also trying to figure out, because it nearly works for my name.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out V-I-T-T-O. R is so hard.
All right.
I was going to be like, so you have to like stick a leg out for R.
Yeah.
I-O. So it's like V-I-T-T-O-R-I-O. Like, I don't know. Should I end my tour show with that? I think so.
Well, you're already singing a fucking song.
Whoa. Spoilers. Spoilers for the greatest finale in live comedy.
Yeah. And there's no key change.
You're a dickhead.
Nice. Hey, but so anyway, but I'll tell you a song that really, so everyone was, with H-O-T-T-O-T-O, people were
Geo.
Punching themselves in the face and just really struggling. The dyslexics of Ireland were fucking, it was their worst nightmare.
And you had a lovely viral video off of that.
Little spelling test in the middle. Yeah, I did. And then this is, and this for anyone that hadn't seen that. So anyway, Good Luck Babe comes on, probably maybe your biggest hit. And still, she wouldn't close on it, because you can't close on it, because it's impossible to sing along to. Now, there is a line in Good Luck Babe that sounds like a Vito Angelone quote, which is, she just
says a slur?
She starts calling Mexican spics in the middle of the song, and it seems like a homage to you. No, there's that part where she's just like, she goes, I cried, it's not fair. But I've been sent
a little nod to me.
It was a little nod to you. And I cried. And she really hits it like you hit it. Like,
no, like you doing
like
an
I do
impression
you.
of me. Yeah, that's what it is.
And I cried. Anyway, but then the chorus of Good Luck Babe is Good Luck Babe. It's way too high. No one can sing it. Everyone was trying to sing it. It's very vulnerable. I was trying to sing it, and you're just like a full-grown man. I'm there, Good Luck Babe. But
apparently she doesn't even do it live in the key that she recorded it.
I mean, it's
because she had to do like that has to be the only thing she records that day. Lad,
it was impossible. And I was trying to, instead of just being like, let Chapel do it, let everyone you all do it. I was like, no. And a lot of us were on the same page. We're like, let's try sing along to Good Luck Babe. Complete nightmare. Just Good Luck Babe. So I'm there doing that, and in my head I'm like, this is not nice. This is not a nice song to experience in concert. It's a great hit, but you know what? I'm not having fun right now. And it's as if it's women, Irish women, they can just sense your vulnerability. And I was there doing like, Good Luck Babe. This one beside me just like looks up at me as I'm doing that. Like I'm saying, vulnerable, a high note. Quite feminine of me. And then she comes in and she just comes in and she goes, are you Chapel Rowan's biggest fan, are you? And then I was just like, kind of defensive. I was like, well, I like some of her songs, but I wouldn't say I'm her biggest fan. I don't, And then she goes, well, you're acting like you're her biggest fan. And I was like, what?
That's so against the vibe of a festival.
Yeah. Why are you trying to make me feel self-conscious when I'm trying my very best to sing Good Luck Babe?
Yeah.
I'm trying my very best to hit some high notes that I'm not capable of. I'll give you that. I was already feeling stupid singing the song, and now you've made me feel double stupid.
I would have killed her with a knife.
And you should have killed her with a knife if you were a friend.
If I'd have been there,
yeah,
and I'd seen that happen,
you would have killed her with a knife.
I would have choked her to death.
You would have choked her to death. Yeah. There was no sign of her in the mosh pit the next day. Fucking cowardly bitch. Yeah.
Cowardly.
Fucking cowardly.
Wench.
Who?
You haven't a fucking clue what you're talking about.
But then it's Irish women, so you're like, is it just...
Maybe she was flirting.
Is it her flirting
I think
by
she
just
probably was.
being fucking mean? And that's because, listen, girls, we've gone past the 1950s, all right?
Be nice to us.
We're now in a
we
generation
are soft and pathetic.
of weak, pathetic, sensitive Irish men who can't take it. You
Be
need
nice.
a different approach.
Otherwise, we're going to go find very sincere English women to talk to.
That's right. We're on fucking medication. We're in therapy. We're not well. We're weak, fucking sappy men.
Help.
Come on, help us. Don't try flirt by being mean. This worked on men of character from the past. We're men of, brittleness, weakness, fragility. But it was... EP was sick. I was sick the whole festival, so I would drive home every night, which was so nice. When I get home, I was like, oh, fucking sick. Now, what I would do is I would drink till 6 o'clock, and then...
You told me 5:30, but all right.
5:30, 6. And then...
This is the most rural Ireland thing ever.
And then I would go off the booze for 4 hours and like eat some food and whatnot, and then I drive home around 9:30, 10.
What did you say to me when I said, what if you get stopped by the police?
My friend's a guard. My friend's a guard. So I'll just tell him, hey, you've got the wrong man here. I'm friends with one of you. I'm friends with one of you fuckers. With one of you fucking... I'm friends with one of you here.
Ridiculous.
Law enforcement officers.
Ridiculous.
I know.
Other highlights, I went to see... went saw like 5 minutes of Fatboy Slim and went, yuck.
Oh, you didn't like it?
So we went to the Coronas instead. Unbelievable.
Were they good?
Unbelievable. And I wouldn't know a word of any Corona song at all.
But they were just flying it.
But there was just 10,000 people in a tent, like filled to the brim with nostalgia, screaming along, and me and Jamali were just stood there like, this is class.
We sleep all day, we drink all night.
Yeah.
We are not wasting our time. We refuse to hide. We're going out tonight.
Yeah, so good.
Nice.
So good. They absolutely hammered it.
I've seen Coronas a good few times live, and they are sick.
Yeah.
And they get the people
going. It was
going.
class, and it was way better than Fatboy Slim, like trying to be funny while DJing.
Was he trying to be funny?
Well, he's like teasing all the songs everybody wants to hear and then like not playing them. And there's all these weird animations on the screens, and it's just like, I think it was just for the people who were on loads of pills.
Yeah, and listen,
like that is Saturday night at a festival.
They gotta be catered to too.
Sure.
But you know what? There's all these little like sub places all around EP for the little fucking, like some of the mad pillheads now wouldn't have went next
in
to
the forests. They're in the woods.
Lad, they're fucking...
At these weird little techno sheds.
They're befriending fucking Robin Redbreast in the forest. They're fucking starting little fucking communes and communities and making their own butter in the forest. So like, when you go around to different like campsite places, there's all these little like kind of sub tents within the tents of music places, and that's where a lot of the hardcore fucking, filthy dirty hippies are.
Yeah, I did feel like a sort of main stage basic bitch.
Yeah, and I'm happy to be that.
Yeah, I was pretty okay with it actually.
Although a friend of mine was telling me, like, he's like, because EP has got like fucking very like mainstream, where it used to be kind of like the more alternative festival.
I would say, when Oxygen was still kicking about, like EP was like the cooler one.
That's right. I mean, Oxygen was a fucking lit on fire dumpster, but it had its place and was fun, but by God was it rough as all fuck. But EP now, because it gets a lot of like regular people, not regular, like, but like, like you're getting into the mainstream, and there's a lot of lads with, Tipperary jerseys that were not there, as opposed to people who are wearing the skinny jeans and were
cool muso heads.
But like a friend of mine who's like plumber, like he works as a plumber, he's saying like a lot of his friends went down, or lads he works were down, and like and my friend that's a plumber is like big music head and stuff, and he's like really into it, but he's like, a lot of lads were like, yeah, there's like loads of like gay stuff going on and all this stuff, and he's just like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's a music fucking festival. Idiots.
It's free love.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because
kindness and
yeah,
hippie shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point, you stupid fucking bastards.
This is the two Johnnies crowd. Get out of our weird gay festival, you big GAA heads.
Hold on. I'm saying two Johnnies are sound. I've met two Johnnies. I'm not going to have any more
sure
two
nice
Johnnies slander.
I'm sure they're nice
They're
guys.
fucking lovely fellas. And they're two, but these lads would be going to two Johnnies and the Saw Doctors, yeah. Yeah, and everyone else
Has that knocked itself off?
Huh? No. Has it?
It was certainly on earlier. Well, the end of that might have just been audio.
Oh, fuck.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. Because it hasn't knocked this part off.
That's fucking mad. But it was definitely on earlier.
It was on earlier.
Anyway, thank you for listening to the podcast.
We
go
gotta
to the
go
Patreon.
now.
Patreon. Our live podcast from Electric Picnic will be the Patreon episode. That's why I was giving you so much extra on this one. This is the longest podcast episode ever.
Nice.
Fuck Joe Rogan.
Fuck Joe. Stupid baldy fucking ape cunt.
We love you.
We love you.
Goodbye.
Patreon. Bye.